What's up guys, your boy Rashad back again with another video. Today is The Walking Dead Season 8 Episode 15, Worth. Major spoilers, so without further ado, if you haven't seen the episode, watch the episode, come back and let's get straight into it. So in my last video, I realised that I spoke about Carl's letter, but it actually was only shown in this episode. I saw the beginning clip in a YouTube video where I was just researching stuff about the episode and I'd completely forgotten about it. So my bad, guys. You can hear Chandler Riggs' voice and it was a sad moment, man. Like, he's talking about how Rick needs to change. Like, he stopped him from becoming a serial killer and all that stuff. So he knows it can be done. There has to be something after, which is true. They can't kill all the saviors. There's always going to be someone worse or someone that they need to fight, but it's how they move on from that which is the key. Now, I like Simon almost as much as I like Negan. I feel like he's a very good counterpart to Negan. He's speaking to Gregory. That conversation when they're getting drunk was hilarious. I didn't really know what was going on. It was good to see Gregory like start to stand up for himself a little bit. Even though he was drunk, he had a bit of that, you know, liquid courage. But Simon, like Negan, is always at his best when he's interacting with different characters. Their conversations are what makes you like invest in them as a character. So Simon died this episode and he deserved it. I'm not gonna lie, he deserved the shit out of that. So Negan comes back, finally reveals himself to the saviors. He reveals himself to Dwight first, I believe, just putting the fear in him, just, I don't know, doing his Negan little mind games. He then calls a meeting where he lays out a plan of how he's going to attack the hilltop and all the people there. He then intimidates the shit out of Simon, just for shits and giggles, I guess, just to keep him on his toes, you know. Maybe just to make Simon think he's a little bit softer than he actually is, because, you know, Negan wouldn't really forgive that. And I think Simon was at the stage where he knew what Negan would forgive, so that's why he was so calm about going on his knees and stuff, because he knew he wasn't going to do anything to him. Or maybe just arrogant in the fact that he's like, Negan's not going to kill me. Like, he's too much of a pussy to kill me now. But yeah, Simon, as all good right-hand men do, eventually tried to usurp his own leader and, like the Uchiha clan, tried to start a coup d'etat. Dwight, the smart guy that Dwight did, was like, listen, Simon's insane. Negan might be a bad guy, but I can deal with trying to kill Negan. I can't deal with Negan trying to kill Simon and Simon trying to kill Negan and then Alexandrians getting involved in all of that shit. I'm going to take out players by players. My biggest threat right now is Simon, because if Negan does die by Simon's hand, it's just literally going to be Negan all over again. So I need Simon dead, then I take out the big man, and then everything's fine. Everyone lives. Everyone has a happy ever after. So well done for betraying Simon, Dwight, because you smart, but you not too smart. But yeah, Negan gets wise to it, kills all the people, and can I just say, can we please have a moment of silence for Gary? Like, there are saviors, as in like the group, and then there are saviors. So that's Gary, Arot, Laura, Dwight, Rapey Dave, no, fuck Rapey Dave, Eugene, and that one girl that I can't remember her name, Roxanne or something like that. You know, the one that's helping Eugene secure the machine factory. That lady there. Gavin's dead now. But yeah, so there's the leadership that you always remember. And Gary was a dick. He was an arse. He was probably one of the worst ones out there. But he didn't deserve to just get taken out like that, man. He really didn't. So rest in peace, Gary. You murdering psychopath bastard. So the B plot this episode was quite interesting because it did have something to do with Eugene. Rosita and Daryl decide to go after Eugene. They know he's making bullets. They know that if they take him, the saviors lose a valuable asset. They need what Eugene knows. He's very smart. Knowledge in the zombie apocalypse is power. Also bullets. Bullets probably have a lot to do with that as well. Bullets and knowledge is power. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Rosita and Daryl managed to capture Eugene, and it was only after, because obviously Eugene does try and explain himself. He explains that the Saviors were winning. He explains that he thought they were going to kill him and torture him. He explains that he tried to save Rosita's life. And he explains that at the end of the day, he needs to survive, and that's what he's good at. And that was the smartest option. It's the logical option. I'd do it. I'm not going to lie. I would join the Saviors. Not because I'm scared of them or anything like that, but it's the logical option. They are the more powerful people. I wouldn't abandon my friends to do it, which makes me and him different. But if it was a choice between literally surviving in that world alone and joining the Saviors, I'm joining the motherfucking Saviors. But it was after Rosita and Dal both threatened to kill him and torture him, that sort of stuff, that I saw the rage come back in Eugene. And this time he was like, I'm not pathetic. This is me. I'm being true to myself. I am smarter than you guys. And he shows it. He escapes from Rosita by throwing up on her. Who the fuck would have thought about that? He then hides in a pile of ash like a fucking shinobi. Like, Eugene, you are the chosen one. You're the future now, my friend. He should probably still die with the rest of the Saviors, though. I'm not gonna lie. He's chosen his side. He's made his bed. He has to reap those consequences. He has to lie in it. The way Simon died in this episode is probably the only thing I didn't really like. And that wasn't because he did die. It wasn't even how he died. It was just the fight in which he died. The fight was terrible. The choreography was terrible. It wasn't like... The only thing it made me do was realize that Negan is just a man. And I don't think he should have fought Simon, because it would have shown everybody else that he is still just a man. Because Negan was getting his ass kicked. Ends up by strangling him to death. And you can see the rage in Negan when he's like, listen, I actually have to kill people at the hilltop now because of you. Because Simon succeeded in making Negan look weak. He did. Simon managed to wrangle up a group of people that were willing to take out Negan. Negan cannot have that happening again. He can't. So he needs to kill the hilltop. And he doesn't want to, but Simon has made it so he has to do it. Simon and Rick have now forced him to kill people. Eugene manages to get away, which I didn't really think he would actually do, but he does, and he has a new resolve. So I think now he wants to show them how much of a threat he can actually be. Dwight manages to get himself captured. Negan knew the truth all along. It's different from in the comics, as I understand it. Laura was the girl that Negan picked up, so I was right. Not only does Negan know that Dwight is the traitor, but Negan has also planned to perfection the way to trap everybody else. The plan that Dwight managed to give to Gregory and send him on his merry way to Rick to let him know about, it's a fake. And it's a trap that Negan knew Dwight was going to go and let Rick know about. So, one more episode, guys. We've got one more episode. Michonne told Negan about Carl's letter and read it out to him. It was basically the same as Rick's, and Negan also basically came to the same conclusion that Rick did. Anyways, I've definitely talked too much about this episode. I would give it a 7 out of 10. Let me know what you thought, guys. Did you like it? Did you hate it? All that usual stuff. Leave a comment down below. Turn those post notifications on. If you're new, subscribe. Leave me a like. And as usual, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Taylor about the fucking flex.